Hello, this is the Lord, and welcome back to Minecraft Creative. And I stand here in this car park that I made last episode, and as you can see around me are some markers, and oh, there's something else. So I have actually gone and built some more building. There's just one building, this building. It's sort of a bit like the shard, and a bit not. Anyway, I can go in through my nice spinny doors. You can't actually get through here, and they don't actually spin, unfortunately. That's just not something that you can do in this game. And then there are rooms. It's a bit of a pain to get around, but there are rooms everywhere in all four corners of it, and then there's the magic elevator to take you up, and then you can go out, and they get smaller as you go up until you have pointlessly small floors. I can't get out. Yeah, this does get a bit annoying. Yeah, no, I want to go out. Right, yeah, this is slightly pointless, but it's fine, you all know. Yep, so you can go up and down here, and carry whatever, hopefully waterproof goods you need to carry. Because if the stuff you're trying to move around this building isn't waterproof, you might have a problem. But it's fine. It's also got lights in it, and some nice blue glass. And then if I go through here, car park, and more car park, you might want a jeep to get up here because it's a bit steep, but not much I can do about it. And there's a wall around the outside so you don't drive a car off the edge, because people will do that. And yep, there's space. How many was it? What, 16 cars? Yeah, because there's 4 and 4, and then 4 and 4, so you can get 16 cars here. Yeah, and then that's enough space for some of the people who work here who don't live in town, and there isn't much town. And there's also a fountain here. This fountain is kind of lonely, sitting just in a bit of grassland all by its own, so I'm going to develop that. And then I've got all these markers, and I shall now go through all the markers and tell you what they mean, because they mean something to me, but not to you. So this one over here is basically what the pillar being made out of here is telling me what I'm going to build the house out of. Well, the building out of. And this is telling me that I'm going to build this out of these two materials. I can't remember what was being for what, but I thought, oh, that's a nice colour combination, I'll build something out of these. So there's a space here reserved for a building or a couple of buildings made out of those materials. And then, did I have any down here? No, I need to put something here. I don't know what though. There's this one here, and I don't know why, I just felt like it. It's all this hilliness here. I'm going to build basically a hobbit hole, because why not? So, hole in the ground, nice big round door, and then you can go in underground, and it's going to be a house. This one over here, I'm going to make sort of a modern house, and then here there's going to be some nice like cottages, and I can have them out of brick with the prismarine on the top, because prismarine bricks on the top, because it actually looks quite a lot like sort of old roof tiles. I mean, it's a bit pale blue, but it's sort of the right shape for it, roughly. Yeah. And then this one over here, which is what I'm going to do in this episode, is this is possibly, you could tell from the shape, it's going to be a church. So there's going to be a church, and then I'm going to probably put a graveyard here. And this house might actually extend a bit further back, but I can put a graveyard around here somewhere. So there's going to be a graveyard here, a nice fountain area, and I'm going to put some park benches and stuff over there. So that's what's going to happen in this episode. But also, if I go all the way down here, there's this space, this entire huge area, which is reserved for super secret future project. Super secret future. I can't speak today. Just let's just go away from that before I confuse myself even more, and then just completely fail to speak. Right, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to do this. So if I go down here, there's my nice fountain, and it's all fancy and watery and a little lonely. So let's go give this fountain some more interesting surroundings. So to make this area here look a bit more like more looked after, and rather than just there's some grass, I can go along and I can turn all the grass into... Wow. Lag. I can turn all the grass into concrete powder, and then everything looks neater. What's that? Why is there just a random block of... Oh, I placed it and it fell in. That took me too long to work out. Oh yeah, there's also this little secret thing here. I can go down this hole, I can then swim. Oh look, I can swim down here, and then I get all the way down here, and to the other pond. I don't know why that exists, I just felt like making it. So I'm gonna have to go and cover this up, because it's not helping me here. Yeah, this whole thing's gonna have to get covered up, isn't it? That's a shame. Yep, so I'm gonna cover all this up, and then I can perform the magic of commands and fill it all in. So I just do this. Actually, better idea. Boom, there you go. Less work. And then I can go here and say /fill here, and then fly over to here, is it? Yep. Actually, I'll do here, and then do this, and then say replay. No, I need to tell. No, I need to go green concrete powder, and then I can tell it to replace, and I can say grass. Boom. There you go. See? Commands are so helpful. We didn't do this bit, so I'm going to go down here, and I hate grass. Sometimes I love grass, sometimes I hate grass. Grass is amazing. Long grass is not. Also, grass is annoying as well. See, now this whole place looks a bit more, like, looked after, and it's a more neat... I am going to do this, because it's annoying me. So, I'm just going to cover this up. Right, and then I can start putting in some park benches, which the plan for them is I can do this. And I do it like that, and have it fall along, and then I can go the wrong way. Put in on here, and then they can support themselves, so I can do that. Actually, here's an idea. Right, where is it? Spruce stairs. Just swap those like that. There you go. Now it actually makes some sense. There you go. Park bench. That's not actually too bad, is it? No, that's not the worst one I've ever come up with. Right, let's build some more. So, let's have another one over here. Right, so no, that's not what I'm gonna do. And then we do that, and then I can do... Aha! Yes, I am so great at this game, aren't I? Totally. And then the voice really isn't doing well today, is it? And let's have another one here. Right, and then these two, and some green concrete, because I have, I think, better in my hotbar. There you go, some more benches. I would put one over here, but it's an elevation change, and then things look really weird elevation changes. So, I'll put one in. I'll put it there, so it's not quite awkward. No, actually that doesn't work, it's too close to that one. No, I'll put it... Okay, let's just do that, and then put one here. That's not too bad, is it? No. It's a bit close to the fountain, but it's fine. So, I'll put all this in here. There you go, nice benches. I'd also like to put some grass in, though. And as much as I can't put grass in here, what I can do is, because this is a little too neat, it's a bit too neat, it's just annoying. I don't like neat. So let's just shove in some grass. There you go, because the two textures work quite well together, so I can do this. There you go, and it looks a bit better. There you go. I'll put some there. No, that's not what. There you go. Right. Now that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Yeah, that's quite cool. Right. What else can I do here? Let me see. So I have found out that I can actually do this. So if I go here and then I say I am wrong button, set block where I am grass. I can do that. It's not the right block underneath it, but I can still do that. So I'm going to put some of this in, because that is cool. I did not know I could do that. That is very useful. I am not going to put any tall grass, because I hate tall grass. I might put some ferns in, so maybe some flowers. Oh, I can have a nice flower bed, can't I? That's a good idea. Oh, I'm pressing wrong buttons. Let's just shove some more grass around. Let's have one in here. Bit more grass. I just have to be careful not to punch it, because then I can't easily get it back. I have to go through all this again. And here. And a little bit down here. So one there, and then we can have one down there, and then some flower beds. How am I going to do this? Probably using these. So I have a little area down here. It looks okay. I've got some podzol and then trapdoors, and Optifine actually does this. I didn't realise Optifine would do that. I thought it would just look like that, because it does that for grass and snow, and I didn't realise it would also do it with podzol. Apparently it does. That's nice. I'm gonna have another one. They're actually surprisingly large, so I should put one. I mean, there isn't that much room, is there, really? I might actually just leave it at that. Yeah, that probably works. Right, then let's see some flowers. Let's have some of those, and some of these, and those are too dull and boring. You see them everywhere. Some tulips. Those. Yeah, let's have one of those. That's fine. Don't need any of those. More tulips. Haven't got those ones. Right, so then these, and we can stick these in here. And some of these. And some of these. And some of these. And those. And I've run out of room. Right, let's just replace you. And replace you. And replace you. There you go. About even distribution of some nice flowers. And then, now, I would say that this little area here is done. So I can turn my attention to this big area over here. So, now I have a giant church. Back. This is the back of the church. Not the front. This is just not really much yet. But this is the back, because then I've also got this, which is sort of a footprint. It goes all the way over here. I've had to take out that pillar. But then this thing's going to be underground mostly anyway, so it should be fine. But this is how big it's going to be. It's nearly a cathedral, basically. It's got this weird thing at the top, which they always seem to have. Plenty of fiddly little details. A stained glass window, more fiddly little details and things that are really awful to replicate. And then inside it's all really weird, and I've made some fancy patterns out of covering stuff up. So it's not got much inside yet. There's just random stuff lying around, and I haven't tidied it up at all, which I will need to do at some point. I'm just going to stick that there. Just making this look a bit more rounded. There you go. Okay, that didn't actually help. It was better before. Right, no, I'm just fiddling around now, see if I can do anything better. I actually liked it in there. There you go. Right, so now I just need to go and build all of this out this way, and around here, and along there, and along there, and along there, around all the way around there, and then back there. This might take a while. So, this episode might actually not end up being out for a while. So my hopes of getting out before Christmas might never happen. So, from having just this front here, I now have an entire rest of the church. Yeah, I've just gone and built the rest of it. It's quite big. So, I've went round and put all this stuff going round all the layers. I have made something slightly different, like this here is more interesting, because it was really flat area just here. And yeah, this area here it's actually, I've made the base slightly longer and wider here, so it sort of, because it was too thin and it made not much sense. So I made that a bit wider, and that is sort of a replica of this, but it's slightly thinner, and it's sort of, it's not the main bit. And you see here, this is wider than that. I quite like it like that. Then we have this tower on top with some clocks and a big spire. So this is a church with both tower and spire. And then this wall here has a nice big stained glass window. So these stained glass windows only actually have 4 colours in. This one has many more. it's quite cool. Big stained glass window. Inside is quite empty. I actually haven't got a door yet. That's something I really need to do, so I can't go in and show you. But they have this. They always seem to have a roof like this, and I don't know why, they just do. And then this, it's sort of like, this is sort of based off this here, and we sort of have two of those which are slightly different. And then we have this, which is, I don't know, and that is a bit like this. So I've got bits from here and put them in here and slightly changed them up, and you might recognise that, and these from down there. But I've got bits of that and put them in there and made them look a bit different. And then there's the big spire. So this is actually quite a tall, but yeah, it's quite tall. I don't know, it might be a bit too tall, but meh, it's fine for now. Now we actually know way in though. That's one quite important thing that's lacking. So of course I have the plans to put a graveyard in here, and then the door. I'm thinking, where do churches normally have doors? I think they normally have, like, I might put it in the side here, like down here somewhere, so you can walk down from the road. So you come down here and in through here. I don't know, I have to look at some real churches and see where they have their doors, because I think that's a good place, but that might not be how they do it. Also, this church, if we go F3, we are, I'll just do this. It says over here, where is it? I'm supposed to know this stuff, aren't I? Yeah, facing west, which is correct, and churches in real life do face west. So it is correct. It's not wrong. Everything is right. I totally know what I'm doing. But now I just need a door, and then I can start working on the graveyard. Ooh, spooky graveyard. So I now have some stairs, so you can walk down here and go down here, and there's a door, and you can actually go in now. I've also made these sides here slower, so it's more like, so there's actually some difference in anything going on here, and it's not this giant flat thing. But then there is all the interior as well, but currently I've had enough of being inside a big church and doing churchy stuff, so I'm going to do some slightly less churchy stuff and build a graveyard, which is still slightly churchy, but let's just ignore that. And graveyard, there's now a graveyard with lots of ferns and things and all of that stuff. And yeah, and lots of graves and gravestones. And now it's interior time. I have got some interior in, so I go downstairs and through the doors, and we have one of those candle things. I don't really know what I'm building. I'm just building all those things that you see in churches. So we have that thing that people put the candles on. We have one of those thingies. I honestly just don't know the names. And the guy stands up there and speaks to people, or woman. It could be a guy. It could not be a guy. And then there's that thing, and all of what are called pews, where people go and sit here. And then there's lanterns and nice archy things, and some nice support beams and stuff. Then we've got one of these big tomb things, and some information boards that you always seem to find about whoever's in there. And I can go up the stairs and go all the way up here, and we get up to this balcony, and there's lights, and you can walk around it and you totally can't fall off. And then if I just go around here, we can go around here, and then we can go up here, and all the way up, and then we can get to here, and we can go up here, and then we're inside the clock, which I have slightly messed around with to make it blue and icy, and now you can see through it, because clocks are generally translucent. Don't know why. Yeah, I keep doing that because it's a magic ladder, and I think I can walk on that side, and I can't. And then you go up to here, and then we're now inside the spire, so I can go up the spire, and around here, and up here, and then we're at the very top of the spire, and there's nothing up here, so we go back down again because there's nothing up there. So yeah, you can get around all of the tower, through all the different bits of it. And however, there is an area down here which I had a lot of fun doing, which is this is a chest. It's just Minecraft has got its Christmas skin on because it's Christmas Eve today when I'm recording this, so everything is all Christmassy and presents, and all chests look like, no, that's not where chests are. Chests look like that, and double chests look like that. So when we have candles, and please take one, and then there's just lots of candles, so I will take a candle. And then we have the catacombs, and we have all the lots and lots of like arches, alcoves that they put the bodies in once they run out of room in their rather cramped graveyard. So they've run out of room in their graveyard, and now they've got some catacombs to put stuff in. And then at the end here, there's another tomb. Don't know who's in it. Don't think anybody does. But there's just this tomb at the end, and then we can totally get lost in a total maze of catacombs. Unfortunately, you can't get lost. It's not big enough. So put my candle back, and then come back up here. So that is my church. It's quite complicated, quite a big thing. It's very tall. I actually quite like the clock now. The clock looks quite cool. It's one of the taller buildings. I just want to, wait, how tall is this? Let's see. So me standing here is at height 153. I fly over to this tower. I am then at height 152. It's taller than this one. Is it taller than this one though? I mean, it's taller than that, but it's not taller than this. Yeah, this here is the tallest thing around. Also, I can't stand on that because it does that. Yeah, anyway, that's 157, so it's not quite the tallest thing, but it is getting there. I'm just gonna stick some, can I stick snow on this? There you go. Now it won't break every second. So, it's nearly the tallest thing around, but not quite. And it actually looks quite nice, doesn't it? It's sort of, it fits in around here in a weird way, because it's sort of, it's got brick and it's got the sandstone, even though it's a traditional style church, so it fits in while being completely different to everything else. And as much as I'd love to do more, I have run out of time for this episode, or I will never get this released, and you will never see it, so I'm going to have to end the episode here. So, yeah, you can't actually get this. I just realised, why have I not done anything like this? Why? No, I want some slabs. No, I always end up doing that, because I have to drag this down to the bottom and then I accidentally click there. So let's just fix this. There you go. Right, now you can actually get to this balcony. I will put a door. We need a door. Yeah, iron door. Iron door, iron door. Right, and one of those. And do I have a red pressure plate? No, I'll just use one of those. There you go. Right, now you can actually get to this. You can get onto this balcony. Right, so that is then going to be the end of the episode. So thank you for watching. Don't get distracted. Go subscribe and like and all of that stuff. And goodbye.